Hey, good morning, class. Today is Friday, and we are working on science today. So we finished up our first topic last week. So we were working on pushing and pulls. So today's in this next section we're going to be going into is matter. So the lesson that we're going to be doing for today is on senses. So this is our essential question. So it says, show what you know. So circle a soft red object. Put a box around a hard blue object. So you can look at our toys. Looks like we have, this is probably a wooden cube, so it's probably hard. You got a plastic ball that's hard. This looks like a red soft pillow, so that'll be nice and soft. And then a stuffed animal, blue stuffed animal, so it'll be nice and soft. So you all can work on that. Let's go ahead and go into our census for today. So again, we're using Savvis. This is our new software that JCPS is recommending to us. So our I can is I can name the 5 senses. So our senses says we have 5 senses: seeing, hearing, can't really see my ears, hearing, touching, smelling, and tasting. So senses are ways our body tells us about the world. So the next one is structure. So structure is an arrangement of particles for a specific purpose. And then the last one is function. So the function is the main action that something is made to do. So like the function of a car is made to drive. All right, so think of a kitten. We have a really cute little kitten here. So how does its fur feel when you touch it? Tell a partner. We don't have partners right now, but you can tell your parent, or if you have a sibling, sister or brother, you can tell them. So how does a kitten feel? How does their fur feel? What do you think? All right. So how does it feel? So science teachers help students to learn about things around them. They can teach about the way things feel. What senses can you use to tell how something feels? So this is our worksheet for our lab. Now this week what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to assign these into Google Classroom. This will be the first time I've done this. So you all can work on it. Again, I'm going to make it optional just because we're still getting used to this program. And it's a little bit hard to do for some of you all. I think you all would need a lot of adult support for some of this, but I still want to make it available. If you want to do it, I'm going to go ahead and assign it into Google Classroom. So the 5 senses. So we have 5 senses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 senses. Senses are ways our body tells us about the people and things around us. They help us observe the world. Senses help us learn. So it says identify by circling the body parts that are used for each sense. So we're going to do this part together. So this one says you smell with your nose. So I want you all to find your nose. We smell with our nose. So we can smell good things and bad things with our nose. This one says you hear with your ears. So I want you all to find your ears. We hear with our ears. Next one, you touch with your skin. So we have skin all over. So you can feel with skin on your face, on your hands, on your feet. So I want you all to touch your skin, especially your hands. That's really where we feel a lot of things. Next one is you see with your eyes. So find your eyes. And we see with our eyes. And then last one is you taste with your tongue. So I want you to find your tongue. Your tongue. All right, so this is underline the main idea of this page. Again, I will put this into as an option into the assignments into Google Classroom. All right, structure and function. So think about the objects in your classroom or we're going to say at home. You can talk about the structure and function. So again, the structure is how an object is made or what is in it. And then the function is what an object does or how it works. So I'm going to find just a few things in the classroom. So the first thing is this is a pencil, just a yellow standard pencil. So, so the structure is how an object is made or what is in it. So we know that this pencil, so it's got wood, it's got lead, and it's got an eraser. And then the function is what we use it for. So we use it to write. So that's its function. All right, let me find another object. Make sure it works. Okay, so this is one of our timers, our light up timers. Okay, so how an object is made or what is in it. So we know that there's definitely light in it, so there's probably a bulb. We know this is made of plastic. I also know that there's batteries in it that are helping it work. So the function of it, so we set timers for when we work, right? So if we have 5 minutes to work, it'll light up for us when we work and then light up when we're done. All right, let's do one more. All right, I have a story. I have a story here, okay? So how this is made. So this is a story that's made with paper and ink, got color. So that's what its structure is. And then its function, so it transfers information, gives you information about something. So this one was our story from a couple weeks ago about leaves. So this is, and it works by you turn the page to get to your story. All right, so what can our senses tell us about structure and function? So tools look different. They are made to do different jobs. So use your senses and match each tool to its function. So we can look at a couple different tools. So this one is a hammer, like a plastic hammer, a toy. We have some scissors, and this looks like a wrench. So these are different activities, and each of these matches. So the first one I can tell is that for our scissors. The scissors are used to cut, usually paper. So this looks like it's a snowflake. We've done this before in the class where you cut a piece of paper out and make a snowflake. So our scissors match our paper. We can also see this little guy looks like it's got little pegs in it that you'd knock down. So if you want to knock something, really need a hammer. So here's a little hammer. So our hammer would match our little activity that knocks the pegs down. And then this last one is a little bit trickier. This is a type of wrench, and these are a type of screw. So wrenches can put screws in and pull them out. All right, so I'm going to go back, and we're going to go back into our lesson. And I want to make sure that we can listen to, there's a couple really good, there's a really good video and a really good song that should be in here. So again, this is our Savas Realize. So I'm just doing the lesson with you all until I feel like we're more ready to do it independently. As you can see, it's got a few little steps to kind of go through. So this would be a good opportunity for a movement break if you all need to get a movement break in. And remember, right now we're waiting. That's our sign for waiting. I don't know if you can see my hands. Waiting. All right, so we were on matter and we were on senses. There we go. There's our video.
Hello? Who's there? Have we started? Oh, hey! Sorry. I can't see you. I have something in my hand. How can I figure out what it is? It feels small and round. I can touch it, but I can't see it. Maybe I should smell it. Kind of smells like a lemon, but I'm not sure. Yep, it's a lemon. Your eyes help you know what things are, but you don't always need to see things in order to learn about them. That's because you have other senses besides sight. The 5 main senses are sight, taste, touch, smell, and hearing. Let's play a game to learn more. Close your eyes. Are they closed now? Good. I'm going to play some sounds and you guess what they are, okay? Here's one. Do you know what it is? That's right, a ball bouncing. Okay, here's another. Know it? Yep, it's popcorn. It smells good too. How did you know what those things were if you didn't see them? You can hear the sounds. Okay, now let's try to use all 5 senses to learn something about this funny looking fruit. It's called a dragon fruit. Let's learn more using our 5 senses. Sight. It looks round, pink, and spiky. Hearing. I shake it, but I don't hear anything. Touch. It feels smooth, but a little spiky. Smell. It smells kind of sweet, but there's really not much of a smell to speak of. Taste. All right, let's try a bite. It's sweet and just a little sour. It's pretty good. Using your senses is a great way to learn about the world around you. What can you learn about today using your different senses?
All right, good job, guys. I'm going to go in and see if we can get our song to play. Actually, there may not be a song for this one. So we will go ahead and finish up. So I will go ahead and share all these documents with you all. And remember just to practice. Practice identifying your senses, practice using your senses. And again, I will share these assignments onto your Google Classrooms. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.